One type of challenge that countries don't want to confront is what Nigeria is confronting. And nowhere in the world as such will be wrong without the public support of the citizen. Because, like one expert said, it are keys. This is a difficult war where the enemy is a friend, is a next day neighbor, is someone who doesn't wear uniform. He has many identities. He's a respected person in one community and a criminal in another. And it's also a criminal that if the military and other security agencies are not careful, if they attack them, they are also attacked for collateral damage. So it's a very difficult war that will only be won when there is a whole people and a whole of society approach. So this discussion is not for lamentation. This platform is not for abuses. It is for us to build actions, amplify the effort of the armed forces under the leadership of President Bola Tinubu and the strategic leaders, the CDS and other services and other security agencies on how we can move our country forward.
Go to other countries and see what happens. When everybody protects his sovereignty, we should go ahead. So these are aspects that we should look at. I look at the aspect of good governance, which is critical. Dividends of democracy, local government autonomy. These are aspects that will help in securing our country. Because if you have a state with 20 local governments and have 20 local government chairmen working, so insecurity is localized. They will individually be able to deal with the security situation within their local government before it comes to the collective as a state. These are aspects that we have to look at. Do we have a comprehensive database as Nigerians? We need a census that will capture every Nigerian in the world, not only in Nigeria. If you go abroad and you do the crime, you easily report. Why? There's a database to fall back on. If they get your picture or your fingerprint or your signature or anything about you, you will be traced. That makes it a lot easier. Do we have that now? Border management is very critical. I've had countries, because of the level of insecurity they have to fence their borders. I know sometimes when you mention, people say, no, it's not, it's impossible. Pakistan fenced 1,350 kilometer border with Afghanistan. That was the only time they had peace. Saudi Arabia and Iraq, 1,400 kilometers fenced completely. And we start thinking of fencing our border. We have 1,500 kilometers with the Niger Republic, 1,900 kilometers with Cameroon. Chad is there. All over us, surrounded by francophone countries, and the Sahel is eating up. Gentlemen, if we don't do anything, when the Sahel falls, it is Nigeria that everybody is interested in. Because they believe Nigeria is huge, Nigeria is big, Nigeria is rich.
I will say that we need to avoid tragedy of the economy by bringing responsibilities back to everyone. We need to be accountable for the security of the community. We need to be involved, and we need to work for it.
We are always, treated with a little but very impactful policies, that people feel as if, there is some human face in that respect. But this is where we have a policy that has the long-term effect that will be felt for the betterment of this country, the Youth Hope agenda. I think it's quite fundamental. It's not something that we just do palliative approach, but this is, as I said last time, which had given different connotations. But the main thing is that it's a change, it's a complete departure, and we hope as time goes on, the impact will be felt and Nigerians will be much, much better.
There's any village in Nigeria today where people carry transistors on their radio. How do you reach to the people? And it's a major job for not only for virtually all the agencies that are Ministry of Information. They have so much to do in ensuring that our citizens are informed as to what is happening. Nobody saying tell stories, tell lies, but whatever story they tell you must have the national interest at the back of that story.
We are called today to discuss citizens' engagement and national security. And looking at this document, particularly about the forum, I identified about 6 things that I just want to draw. First, inclusive dialogue, very critical. Second, collaboration. Third, stakeholders. Fourth one, national unity. Fifth, public trust. Sixth, citizen participation. And the bottom line is to build a sustainable nation building. I believe that this is very critical.